Action. Welcome everyone to Vision to Victory. Today we're with someone who grew their brand from 0 to 2 million followers across all platforms. I present to you guys Miss Carla. It's a pleasure to have you today.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so tell us how everything started.
Well, if you really want to know how everything started, it started from like an idea to have that Chanel bag. And I went to see my husband and I was like, hey, babe, we work so much hard because I have like that postpartum company and I have my general contractor company. So before having my postpartum company, I was doing full-time job on the construction part. So basically, I was like working like too many hours with the kids, whatever. So I was like, babe, can we give ourselves like a gift? Like I never bought something like expensive. We always work. We always like, okay, yeah, we go to the restaurant, but we don't do like anything like for us. But for me, like I see those girls with that bag, like I can have that bag also. He's like, yeah, of course. How much is that bag? I'm like, $10,000. He's like, are you crazy? I'm not gonna buy that bag for you. I'm like, it's only $10,000. He's like, no. I'm not spending $10,000 on a bag. I'm like, all right. So then I was like, okay, I'm at home with my baby. I had like 2 kids. So second baby, I stayed at home. I was working in construction from the home. So I wanted to do like something different, but like building something like on my own, and that is not like no one's part of that business but by myself. So I said, okay, I love to work out and I want to help moms. So basically like the idea of helping moms came from a problem I got during pregnancy, which I could have prevented, but I will speak that later on. So I said, I'm just going to start a brand online, because to have $10,000, like the only way to have it quickly with no investment, is to have something on social media. Because I see a lot of people like they're like 18 years old, 17 years old, and they have their brand and they're like killing it online. So I'm like, if they did it, I can do it also. But I didn't have like the idea of what I'm gonna do online. So I started like filming myself at the gym, working out, posting videos. I looked for how many times a day I have to post to be there and to go viral, like all the strategies you have to do like to go viral, because I wanted so bad that purse. So I was there every day posting videos about some content. And then like the content I used to put wasn't like connecting with the audience. So then I tried other stuff, other ideas. I was working out with my baby. I got more views. Then I looked for another video. I end up on a video of diastasis recti, like very random. I was like, what the heck is diastasis recti? So I looked for into Google. And it's basically a problem that 60% of the woman gets after giving birth. It's abdominal separations. So then I'm like, damn, I had 2 kids and no doctors told me about this.
They don't talk about it?
They don't. Well, in Canada, I know they don't talk about it. I know in US, they don't talk about it. I know some countries now, they talk about it, like that's in weird. France. So when I knew that, I said, damn, do I have that problem? So I looked for into Google how to check for it by myself. So I laid down on my back, I bent my knees, and I just placed my fingers on top of my belly button and below my belly button. And I was like, damn, I have that space. I had like 3 fingers going inside my belly. Really? So I just freaked out. I was like, okay, now that I have that issue and that I never knew about it before, let's make some content about this. So I'm like, if I didn't knew this, like I know so many moms don't know about this. So I just like tried to find some content around this to make it work. So I saw the views was going up. Why? Because it was something that no one's talk about it. So then I got only like a viral video that went through. My TikTok exploded. I got like 300,000 followers in 48 hours. And that
really?
was
Wow,
the
that's
day
crazy.
like everything changed. And that's when I knew like my Chanel bag was gonna come to me like quicker than I thought. So basically that's how it all started, like my branding around that postpartum and prenatal company. It's all around like the goal I wanted. I wanted so bad that purse. So like I was there for 2.5 months nonstop, every day, posting every day, and only for one viral video. Like it was a game over for me. So yeah, now it's my full-time job with my construction company, and this is all how it started. And yeah, so basically I have a few Chanel bags.
A few now, not only one, a few. That's crazy. So to come back real quick about what you just said, for you guys wanting to start a personal brand or, maybe get into that field, it's not about like motivation or, just do it. Just, it's all about dedication, posting every day. And like you see, she's proof. Like one video can change everything. She got 300, was it three?
Yeah.
300,000 followers from one single video. And that's where, it all started exploding. Now you're at how much on Instagram? 800K on Instagram?
Yeah,
something
on
like
Instagram.
that.
Yeah, and now I got 20,000 new followers yesterday on TikTok,
Oh, really?
just with a simple video. So you just have to
Crazy.
keep showing up, like keep posting. You just have to know when your followers are on the platform so that you post at the right time. And you just have to show up. You have to be there every day. Like social media, they have to connect with you. So that's the whole purpose of social media. And if you're not there, I mean, you have to restart all over again. And I mean, this was very hard for me because in the beginning, it was only like for that Chanel bag. And when I knew that it exploded and it was like a big issue that I'm resolving right now, like working 24/7, I didn't knew I had to do that. And that's a lot. And with the kids and weekends, like you have no days off. And I know now how people on social media, like Elisabeth Rioux or, Quebecers from here, Montreal, like they do that. It's been 10 years. So like
It's a lot of work, yeah.
sometimes now I understand like how sometimes it's hard, like the struggles you live in your own life. You cannot necessarily show them on social media because social media, they want to see, like they follow you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't want to know like
Yeah, they don't really care about you unless it benefits them, yeah. The
Yeah,
audience.
yeah, exactly. And you know what's the hardest part right now is that I'm focusing more like on postpartum moms and prenatal moms. And now if I incorporate like the construction part, because most people don't know that I have a construction company. So how are they gonna feel like are they gonna unfollow? So like sometimes I'm like, do I need to talk about it? Do I need to let them know that I'm the same as them? Because I'm not a trainer all day. You know what I mean? So I'm like Ginette that works at Jean Coutu and she has a full-time job with kids. So I'm the same in construction. I'm a project manager and I work full-time on this and I also work full-time on my other business. So I'm doing both and I have kids. So
It's crazy.
So yeah. So
yeah, like you said, you're working 24/7. Plus, you have kids, which is a lot of time too.
Yeah.
I couldn't, say that because I don't have the experience, but I know having kids is a lot of time taking. But It's fun. But for the people wondering that don't know you, what exactly are your exact hustles? You mentioned construction, personal brand, kids, and how you manage to do all of those at the same time.
How do I manage to do this all at the same time? I don't even know myself. Like sometimes I'm like, do I even sleep? Like yesterday I had a webinar until like 8:00. And I just like my kids were running all over the place. I was doing my webinar. Everyone was screaming. And then I told them like to go to bed, and then I just continued like working until my things are done. The way I manage my time is like you have to make a checklist what you have to do during the day. And me, I'm so excessive in my work. I'm so like workaholic that if I don't finish my list, like I don't go to sleep. And sometimes because I'm so hard on myself and I want people like to stay connected with me. And if there's one day I don't do that, I'm going to blame it on myself because I'm like, I lost that follower because of this. So I have to be there. I know it's a lot, like 2 businesses with kids. So after my webinar yesterday, I forgot like the check-ins of my clients. Well, after my meeting with my coach at 11 p.m., I did the check-ins for the 20 girls that signed up. And then I had to post a video. So I posted a video and I posted 10 stories because I forgot to post 10 stories.
10 stories a day? That people don't know, you post 10 stories a day?
I post 30 stories a day.
Oh my God.
So like, just imagine how much I have to create content for you guys to stay like stimulated on my page. And you know, it's so funny because sometimes in the beginning, I was putting so much stories and I was annoyed myself that I was putting too much. So I just did like, I asked a question in my stories. Am I annoying with my stories? Do you want me to keep going or to put more? And they were like, put more. I'm like,
more? What? Oh my God.
I was like,
yeah,
I can't put more. Like I'm already putting 30 like posts a day.
Crazy.
And they're like, we need motivation. So that's when I realized, damn, okay, like at that point, you guys need motivation. All right, let's go for 40 stories.
40 stories a day. That's a lot, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but I post personally maybe like 1 story a day. I'm like, oh, another story. She does 30. Like, I don't understand how you do that. To come back to another thing you said, doing your checklist. For you guys out there, time management is really important. But another quote, I don't remember. I think it's Iman Ghazi that said this. It's, you got to manage your time, but managing your mind is really important too. Because some people like just go on with their day, have some stuff to do, but they don't do a checklist, don't organize. You got to organize your life, organize your mind in order to be more productive. Because let's say, you know, you're going to end up by forgetting stuff or not doing stuff you're supposed to do that can end up in, you know, negative results. So mind management is really important. I know we talk a lot about on this podcast, time management, you know, with Raymond, Jim Cam, how do you manage your time? But then managing your mind is really important too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how much like these tasks are important for you. Like you have to get it done. Like you do not procrastinate. And I'm going to tell you something. When do I procrastinate is when I do not write my task down because I have them all in my head. But if I don't write them down, I'm stressing because they're all in my head. I didn't write them down. So that's when I procrastinate because I'm thinking of what I have to do. So I don't do nothing. So then I'm like, okay, Carla, take your pencil, take a paper and write it down and with order of priority. So that's the way I do it.
That's good. Yes. Yeah. Most people, I know a lot of successful people, and what they do is they don't plan their day on the same day. Before going to bed every night, they plan their day for the next day. So they already know they can have clear sleep. They already know what they have to do tomorrow. So they can wake up and attack the day straight up. You know, some of you guys will wake up and then, you know, go eat breakfast, watch a YouTube video. But these people are going straight to work. Like, let's say you work 24/7, you're busy 30 stores a day. Like, there's no time to waste. You can't be like thinking about what you have to do. You got to know what you have to do. So yeah, making a list of what you have to do, organizing, you know, your lifestyle, we could say, or your task, really important.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the engagement you have to have with your followers, always creating new stuff to make them engage. Because, for example, on my page, I have a lot of going. I have people unfollow, follow, unfollow, follow. Because me, it's like a specific niche.
Yeah.
So basically, after healing uridiasis stricti, which is the abdominal separation, like, my niche is only on that and my content is only around this. So when people like they resolve the issue, like most of the time they unfollow But most of the time also they follow, like they stay as a follower, because now what I'm trying to do is to create new stuff, like new stuff to make it different from other creators. So basically, the only way to make it like more creative is to have ideas. And you know what? I have so much ideas. Like, you should have seen my list. Like yesterday, I was talking like with my assistant. Oh, that's a good idea. Write it down. She's like, we're just writing them down and we're not even doing it. I'm like, I know, because I don't have the time. So it takes so much time like to create content, but the ideas I have like 1,000.
Oh.
And you know, when you have the ideas, that means that you're at the right place, you're in the right brand, and you're there to help others for the right reasons, for the good reasons. So you see, and I know I've done a good job, and I've done it very far, because it's exploded like in the 3 months when I started, and it's just exploding still again. I'm reaching like my 1 million followers on Instagram like in a bit.
That's crazy. Yeah,
So-
that's going to be a nice number. Are you excited?
So, I'm very excited. I'm just waiting like the viral video. When's the viral video? So every time I post my video, I'm like, viral, let's go.
Oh, actually, let's share this story. So tell the audience the story of how you get a viral video with your kids. What do you do?
How do I get the okay? That's only like something that I shared with the RTTM retreat last week. So basically, what I do, but this is like with my family, it's like our moment. So basically, every time I finish up editing a video and I feel it, because you can't just like put a video just to put a video. Like in my head, you have to feel the video.
Yeah,
So when you feel it, like you know the energy, you connect with the people, you're like, okay, that's the one. And then I have my husband, he's like, what the hell you're talking about? I'm like, that one is going viral. He's like, you're saying this to all the videos. I'm like, yeah, because everything is viral. So when I finish editing my videos, I have my 2 kids beside me, because I post my last video at 8 o'clock at night before kids go to sleep. So when it's done, I'm like, okay, kids, it's time to go viral. So we have to post the video. So what we do is, when we click on the button, we scream viral. So then you see both kids are like, no, it's me, no, me first, and then it goes like, oh my god, I'm just gonna do it and I'm gonna scream alone. But no, so how it goes is the kids press, and when they press, they're like viral, and then they scream.
You kind of manifest it. Yeah.
We always like with the manifestation, positive energy. We're all in this. Well, basically, I'm the one in this and trying to incorporate my kids with this so that they have the same mindset as me. Sometimes, like, I discuss manifestation with my husband, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
I'm strong on manifestation. We've talked about like manifestation on other podcasts before. Being positive and having the right mindset can have a huge impact on, your goals and achievements and what you want to do in life.
Absolutely.
All right. So a lot of people might ask, how did you get to 2 million followers? Like, you explained the process of posting, dedication.
Yeah.
But like, for the people wanting to start, what would you say is the best tip or advice to go viral, get a lot of followers, build a community, and make money from it?
Well, the first thing I should say is that don't think too much of an idea. Just post whatever you think like it's good to post. And from there, you're going to see the engagement. If it doesn't work, try to find another idea in the search engine on TikTok and Instagram, what works. And if it relates with you, because we all know like the content that you're going to do, it has to relate with you, because at the moment it goes viral, you have to think that you're going to do this for the next 20 years, you know? Yeah. So you have to think very far. Are you going to do this for the next 20 years or 10 years or whatever? So basically, don't like search too far. Just go straight with an idea you want to do, that you have it like here inside of you, and just do it. And there's no perfect moment to start. The perfect moment is now. Like people are saying, I'm gonna start after getting back from vacation. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Just
You're
post,
going?
yeah.
No, well, you're going on vacation. Like good content. Like go create new content in Mexico or whatever. So like, and sometimes it's while you're on vacation, ideas come from better. So I think like the first advice is like, don't wait. Like your time is now to start. Just post any ideas, anything that you find cool, something that you like. So start with this, and then you see what's the trend, and just incorporate the trend throughout your content, and it's gonna work. If you believe in what you do, it's gonna work, and you have to believe that it's already yours, and it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it happen. So
you have to have a purpose too, I would say. Let's say when you started, you mentioned that you had the mommy pouch problem.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't go over that. We'll go over that after.
Yeah.
The 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And I feel like you build a personal brand / business around that, because let's say you wished you had that type of person when you had that problem.
absolutely. And yes, exactly, because most of the time people creating like a brand it comes from a frustration. So me, before like having kids, I used to do like bodybuilding competitions. So I knew how to diet, how to exercise. I knew all this. But knowing that I could have prevented this during my pregnancy, because we can prevent this during the pregnancy, I could have done the exercises, but I didn't knew about it, and no one told me about it. So I didn't knew that exercises were there so I can prevent from it. So I was so frustrated knowing that no one told me about it and that I could have prevented. So I'm like, you know what? Like, fuck the doctors. Sorry for that. But I'm like, I'm gonna own the game, and I'm gonna let everyone know that it can be healed without surgery. Because I know some doctors in Montreal, they say, your 2 fingers, 3 fingers, it can be healed, but with surgery. I'm sorry, but all my clients have healed their abdominal separation without surgery. Do you know how much it costs a surgery versus like what I sell online?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the market now.
It's like 15,000 to 25,000
really?
A surgery. And doing a surgery afterwards, you cannot train, you cannot lift your baby, you cannot do this, that. While my program, you can heal it naturally. Only one investment of one program that costs $50, and you're healed.
Yeah,
after 8 weeks.
It's a no-brainer. It would be stupid to do surgery and not work with you.
Exactly.
That's good. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, it's all started with this, and now throughout the years, that's when I've knew what was my brand, because what was my brand all about. Because in the beginning, you do that, okay, yeah, Chanel bag, content, yeah, make money. Yeah, but after that, you have like a community like to take care of. So now it's like, yes, it's very fun, but now it's no more like for Chanel bags. Now it's to keep my top 1 position on the market.
About that.
Yeah.
The top 1 position. I know you guys heard mommy pouch earlier, and you're probably wondering what that is. In the word personal brand, there's personal. So that's people knowing you for you.
Yeah.
There's also the branding side.
Yeah.
And I feel like you really did a good job on that with the mommy pouch word, because, people know you for the mommy pouch now. Like,
yes.
So you created, like, is your creation? Did you come up with that idea?
Yeah, I come up with that idea because in the beginning I didn't knew that it's gonna be like eventually my trademark, because I'm registering for that now. But in the beginning I was like, lose your mommy pouch, because there were a lot of people like content other creators that they were writing like, lose your fupa, lose your belly pooch or whatever. I was like, what the hell are
mommy
these words?
Pouch. It's just like,
I'm like,
it's good, yeah.
The word mommy pouch is so nice and so smooth. So I'm like, I'm just gonna like write it on all my content on the first page so that everyone knows and recognize me for that. So that when people send me like a message on Instagram, they're like, I want to lose my mommy pouch. I'm like, that's it. I think that's gonna be my brand because everyone now they see me. Hey, mommy pouch queen.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy pouch.
Even I do it.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. So, but you know, in the beginning, I didn't knew that I was coming up for that branding name. But I'm very happy that you know, I got some circumstances during my path, and that led me to think more far of, okay, now I really have to like find my branding. What's my branding? So now I'm like, okay, this is my brand, so I have to register for that, so like no one touches it because it's my baby and I've built it since it's gonna be 20 months I'm doing this. So like, you know, it's
so 2 million followers across all platforms, and not only but in 20 months.
in 20 months.
That's good. Yeah. So you guys stop procrastinating and take action. You see, it can take a couple months or 20 months, and you could change your life. So another question, like we ask on every single podcast, is, you know, you've achieved a lot of stuff in your life, and you probably have more to achieve. You know, you've came far in your business journey.
Yeah.
If your younger self, when you started your first business, was watching the podcast right now, and you could talk to him for 30 seconds, what would you tell him?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
If I was watching the podcast,
your younger self.
my younger self, oh my God, my younger self would say like, drop out of school and let's do business online. Like seriously. But my younger self, like during that time, social media wasn't there. But I mean, yeah, like there's
Take risk.
Taking risk. If you really want something, like you go all in. And that's why like few years back I've started like a company that is no more here, because I started like, it was like booty community. I wanted to do like only booty workouts, glute workouts. But I wasn't like feeling that it was like coming out, like it wasn't like related with me. So I just, after 3 months, it was working because I was there for my following, but no, it wasn't like so I just let it go. And on that time I had my construction company that I've started at the same time. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna reinforce my construction company, like build it up to be strong, and when it's ready, like to let it go a bit, I'm gonna build another brand on the side. So basically that's what I did. And you cannot, if you guys want to build something online, like make sure you're not working on 2 projects at a time, because it's not gonna work. You have to
focus on one thing.
Exactly, focus on one thing, put your energy at one place. Then if it's all set, like you can go open up something else. But at the moment it's not set and it's not working by itself, or it's not working, like you cannot let it go. So make sure that it's there and it's all good and you manage to build another brand. So basically me, the only issue, well, it's not an issue, well, I cannot build like another business with my brand, because I'm doing this with my physique, my person. I cannot build like another community of bodybuilding, for example. So it's not gonna make sense, you know. So I can build like another business, like I don't know, like I buy some stuff or shipping or whatever, e-commerce. That can work. But doing like the same branding stuff, no, it's only like one thing. And
that's actually a good piece of advice. You know, focus on one thing, master that skill, and then look to you know, do something else. Some of you guys are like starting in business and you're all like, should I do drop shipping? Oh, I'm gonna learn trading. I'm gonna learn marketing. Like you're trying to do everything at the same time. There's no perfect business model. They're all going to be hard, and there's all going to be like, there's going to be risk you're going to have to take, tough times, and every single one of them. You just got to choose one and stick to it. So yeah, that's a really good piece of advice actually for the younger people looking at this, or older trying to start a business.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Absolutely. So when I used to, when my brand exploded, it got viral. I was going back to work, to my normal work. I was working for a general contractor as a project manager, but I also had my construction company at the same time. And then I had Carla K. So I had 3 jobs at the same time.
That's
and
crazy.
then I had the kids, so 4 jobs, and husband, 5 jobs. So, so basically, I was trying to juggle with all these 3. I mean, I don't know how I did it, but after 1 year, like I could have just stopped that job working like for that guy after 3 months for Carla K because it just blew up and I didn't have time. I had to create new content every day, but I wasn't ready to take the risk. I was so afraid because that was a sure salary. So I don't know how you say that in English. Un salaire sûr.
Like no risk. Like
no risk.
It was just like comfortable. It's kind of like going to school, getting a job, or dropping out of school and starting a business. The risk is bigger, but there's a bigger reward.
Yes.
That's
Exactly. So that's why it took me 1 year. 1 year, and then I've decided enough is enough. Like,
fuck it, let's take the risk.
Oh no, it was too much. I was going crazy, and I was coming back from work and gym because I was, my routine was waking up at 4 a.m., posting my stories, and then take care of the kids, bring them to school, go at work at 9 a.m., finish the job at 3 a.m., bring my son to my mom's, go back to work until 5, go to the gym until 6, go take back my son from work, go back in Mascouche. Like it was
non-stop,
7:30 p.m.
God
and then
damn.
I go back home, I eat, I edit my videos, and I post my videos until 10 p.m. and then I sleep. And then I sleep on the couch because I'm so dead.
Yeah.
I'm posting my videos and it's my husband like waking me up. You didn't put your last video. You have to wake up. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So after 1 year, it was like, I know I can do my money. So when I left that job, I was like, oh my God. I'm free. Like it was, but the moment you do it, you understand it. If you don't do it, you cannot understand it. So you have to live it. You have to live every single bit of it to understand your person, to understand what you want. I mean, it's from like the job, the experiences that you grow your person also. So, I didn't knew that I was crazy that much, like working that much. So, So now I know, like now that I have less to do, I have to put more on my list to like fill up my schedule. Because at the moment I don't work, I stress because I'm like, I'm missing on something,
Me too. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah. Also, like, let's finish the podcast on this. Most of you guys are scrolling on TikTok all day or watching videos. I mean, this one's a good video, but there's like Mr. Beast. You don't have time to watch some videos like that. Like even successful people, I mean, we still have more to achieve, but successful people like both of us are working all day, and there's no reason for you to not work. You got to put some stuff on your list, work, learn, invest in yourself, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for giving some good advice and talking with us today.
Thank you.
And see you guys in the next video.